This Medical Minute sponsored by Avera.
Scrapes and bruises are a pretty normal aspect of life if you're raising young boys. But sometimes those little accidents can require a quick collaborative intervention.
In tonight's Avera Medical Minute, we will show how doctors across the Avera health system work together to help a little daredevil from Rock Valley, Iowa.
So you get started, you push it down, and then you hit the gas, and then you would go.
He's kind of our own little mini Evel Knievel. So he's always been a daredevil, doing everything that he can to test his boundaries. So I remember just thinking that we had to get him to the hospital as quick as we could.
There was all dust everywhere, and I couldn't see it. Then he went the opposite way of me. I was going straight, and he was going back, and then we crashed.
In my mind, I saw him bleeding, so I thought it was a cut on his leg and a broken arm, and we'd splint it up, and we'd be to ortho on Monday, and it would be good. And by the time Micah had carried him into the emergency room and I parked the vehicle, Dr. Adams was calling for the helicopter.
Yeah, I was nervous and scared.
Malachi's wreck left him with a broken arm and a severely broken leg.
It's what people traditionally would call a compound fracture, or we call an open fracture. And what happens is the bone breaks, it pokes out of the skin. When you're out riding a dirt bike, it gets mud and dirt all over it. And so you have a badly broken bone, stripped of muscle, contaminated. And so there's a lot of risks for the bone not healing, for infection, those types of things.
Which meant Malachi was confined to a wheelchair and was in for a long road to recovery.
It was scary, and I got 8 surgeries.
One of those surgeries was with plastic surgeon Dr. Barry Martin.
Our job in that one is to provide coverage, which is healthy tissue. And in his particular case, it was a couple muscles from his lower leg that we rotated around to kind of cover up the orthopedic hardware and bone in place. And then on top of that, to put a skin graft for his completion of his reconstruction.
Without Dr. Martin's expertise with this flap, this leg does not survive.
With the big surgeries behind him, Malachi's focus became working to strengthen and heal his newly restored leg.
We couldn't have had a better care team for him. Friends, family, doctors, absolutely the best. Dr. Haft was fabulous. He never once showed, he showed emotion in a good way when we were done and everything was healed. Dr. Martin was fabulous. He has the best bedside manner. They're excellent. They really are. So they're the best.
1 year later, this little daredevil is back to doing what he loves most, with some added precautions.
Oh yeah, I have to wear jeans, a helmet, and gloves. It's jeans, helmet, and then boots.
His leg is working great. His nerves are working. The muscles are strong again. He can play sports. He can run. He can jump.
Hopefully he'll slow down a couple degrees, but we like him to do what he likes to do.
He's our little go-getter, so for him to be able to do his go-getting again is, we're ecstatic for that. I'm anxious to see what God has planned for him in the future, because I think it's something in the medical field, I'm pretty sure, or along the lines of helping other people. But it's just cool to see everything, to see God's hand in everything, like absolutely every aspect of it.
With your Avera Medical Minute, I'm Jake Iverson.
For the last few years now, Avera has invested in growing pediatric specialty care so that patients and families can remain closer to home and get the same quality care they need. If you'd like more information, be sure to head over to avera.org/medicalminute.